Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth Spring Bittering Iron Thunder Racing League Rust Series Championship 200, live from Michigan International Speedway, Brooklyn, Michigan. Cars heading out on the speedway. First of those cars to head out tonight, the 05 HO Management car will be Bailey Curry. He'll be the one of your final four here vying for a championship here in the Iron Thunder Racing League Rust Series tonight. He, along with Kyle Weatherman, Roger Diebold, and Sylvain Jolly, all will be competing for tonight's championship here at Michigan. The highest finishing driver of those four drivers will bring home Season 4 Iron Thunder Racing League Rust Series Championship, presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in tonight as we get ready to crown a champion of season number 4 here in the Rust Series. Loose out of turn number 2 is Bailey Curry. Hammer down the back straightaway in an HO Management Iron Thunder Racing Network Chevrolet Camaro. As he works his way out of turn number 4 here, he'll set his sights on the flag stand for his lap of record, and it will go down as Bailey Curry, a 38.669. He'll have the pole so far. Kyle Weatherman having a little bit of trouble out on the speedway. Matt Quick just went to the top of the board with 38.662. 38.662, new leader. New quick time, Roger Diebold in at 25. Other part, the championship 4. He'll go third quick with a 38.716. 38.716 for the 25 of Roger Diebold. Away to Sylvain Jolly out on the speedway. Another one of your championship 4. He'll try to put down a lap here. Across the start-finish line here at Michigan International. Sylvain. They have made contact with the wall during his run. We have no time for Sylvain. We're down to 155 left. 6 car Kyle Weatherman about to re-enter the racing surface in the first form. Ford Mustang. Minute and 41 seconds to get it done. Matt Quick, Bailey Curry, Roger Diebold, Kelvin Moser, Sean Bounty, your top 5. Also, who is going to be able to try to spoil it? Storm Patterson just laid down a quick lap. He'll go to the top of the board. 38.339, a 38.339 for Storm Patterson, and they'll drop Matt Quick down to P2. Continue to watch Kyle Weatherman in the 6 machine as he works his way down the back straightaway. It's turn number 3. See if he has anything for Storm Patterson. Drop down to the bottom of the speedway across the start-finish line. P2. Just a bit short. Kyle Weatherman goes a 38.653. 38.653 for Kyle Weatherman. 19 seconds left and nobody else out on the speedway. So with 8 seconds left, looks like the Fort Worth Screen Printing Championship 200 pole sitter will be Storm Patterson. To his outside, we'll have Kyle Weatherman. to get set for the starting lineup here at Michigan International Speedway. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get you that starting lineup. On the pole in the Raised Energy 63 machine. He hails out of the state of Florida. That will be the young gun, Storm Patterson. Waiting on some drivers to get up here as we run them through. Kyle Weatherman will start to his inside of the first Ford Chevrolet Ford Mustang. That's row number 1. Row number 2 to the end. To the inside will be the 89 of Matt Quick. To his outside, we'll find Texas native the 05 HO Management Chevrolet Camaro of Bailey Curry. Row number 3. On the inside, the Hardcore Fishing Games 25 of Roger Debold. Inside row number 3, outside row number 3, will be the 43 of Kelvin Mosier, Rockstar Energy on the hood of that car. Sean Bounty in the 34 car. Gonna start. Inside row number 4. Outside of row number 4 will be the 36 Macomb, Mississippi's Treston Ott. We're inside row number 5, the 94 Klusterhoos Frosted Flakes machine of Brandon Klusterhoos. And to his outside, the All Gas TV. Number 2 of Alex Little. Starting in 11th will be the 32 of Dan Half and the Castrol Super Clean Toyota Supra. To his outside, the 24 Matt Klusterhoos. Starting in the 13th spot will be the number 9 of Adam Schron and X Imogen Toyota Supra. Starting 14th will be a newcomer in the 29 Elaine Hughes. 33 of Josh Kelly will start to his outside in the 15th spot. Sylvain Jolly 17th, Dave Matson 18th, Monin Rahman 19th, Sawyer Ott 20th, 21st, Daniel Atkins 22nd, Christopher Gale. As we get set to see the green flag drop here from Michigan International. And the green is out. The field underway for the Iron Thunder Racing League Championship 200 presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing with 3 wide into turn number 1. That quick will slip back. 6 of Kyle Weatherman. They'll look underneath the 63 of Storm Patterson as they race their way down the back straightaway. Patterson with the lead. 2 by 2 for second. Curry on the outside. He'll try to clear 6 of Kyle Weatherman as they exit turn number 4. Still side by side. Give second this time around to the 05 of Bailey Curry. They'll go single file. 100 laps here. 89 of Matt Quick. He in the 25 of Roger D, both side by side. That battle right now for the 5th spot. '94 Klosterhuis, he's going to sneak in underneath the 89, or try to. He'll fall back in line and quickly. First 10 cars, single file. '35 car joined the field after missing the start. Some complications on the 35. You see the gap there between first and second of Bailey Curry. Kelvin Mosier on the move here, quick and early. He's already got around the third place. So then third place car, the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Now got his sight sets on an 05 machine. Mosier qualified in the 6th position. Currently up to 3rd. Mosier will look to the high side. Tries to find a way around. But 05 of Bailey Curry as we put lap 5 on the board. 96 laps to go. Yo, 43 Mosier gets into the wall. Evasive move from the 6 and the 25. He'll get around him as well as the 94 of Brendan Klosterhuis. Tough break, and then we got a caution out on the speedway going to involve the 29 car. Elaine Hughes. Oh, 35 going to get into the outside wall. Simultaneously, the 29 going to spin off. '29 actually brings the caution out. He'll spin across in front of the 35 who was having trouble himself. Bright paint scheme, the trolley paint scheme on that 35 machine. Having some suspension issues. Six laps on the board. And at the last moment, an 05 machine going to come down with the rest of the field. So far, everybody coming in. Attention of the crew except for the lap down machine, the 35 of Ott. '63 down and away, 6. Then the 94, 25, 34. Battle between the 05 and the 44. Caution out on the speedway for the first time tonight. As we work lap 7 of 100. Here at the Fort Worth Screen Printing Iron Federation League Rush Series Championship 200. We'll let them get sent back around and Get the running order sorted out. Quick, gonna go back down pit side. Remember, no stages here in the Rust Series. Lights have been extinguished at top of the iRacing.com Ford Mustang, and we're going back green. Flag action. Remember, the driver of the 6th car, the 05, the 25, and the 08, all battling out for a championship. First one of those 4 cars across the start-finish line will become the Season 4 champion of the Iron Thunder Racing League Rust Series. Last year champion John Schwackert, season number 3. Season 2 champion Kevin Hash. Season 1 champion Joseph Andewar. Back green flag action. At 63, still hardcore out in front here. Kyle Weatherman. All in line now, P2. Race is on for that 4th spot. Billy Curry and Roger Debo right now are battling out. Side by side. Curry on the bottom, 25 of Debo. The Bulldozer on the top side. Big run off. He'll get the momentum. We have enough room to clear him. He will. 05 of Curry will fall back in line now. He is putting the pressure on the 94 to the outside. The Bulldozer on the outside. Klosterhuis to the inside. Klosterhuis will prevail. He'll fall in line now. He'll challenge him on the inside. 05 of Curry will bury the front bumper in the back deck lid of that hardcore fishing game 25. They make their way into turns 1 and 2. Curry will go all the way to the bottom. Contact 25-05. Can they both save it? They will. The caution will come out. Just slight damage on that 05 machine. Just a little bit of skirt behind the left front tire. Welcome back to the Josh Kelly fan club watching tonight. Kelly currently running right now in the 15th spot, kind of hanging out as usual. Josh Kelly kind of likes to hide in the bushes, so to speak. Come out right when it counts. Here's some takers and no takers on pit road. 2 of your championship 4 will come pit side. Sure, they'll get what possible damage they may have. We've seen a little bit of rear damage on the Curry machine from that contact with the 05, with the 25. They'll elect to get as much damage fixed here as possible as they continue to have an extended pit stop here, letting those teams do as much repair work as possible, as they know a long way to go. We're 88 laps to go here as we continue to work. Lap 13 of 100. Getting ready to come back to some green flag racing action. Waiting for the hammer to drop from the 63, and it does. With a good restart by Storm Patterson, who is not so happy about letting championship chase slip away from him. He's out to spoil the fun for the rest of these 4 guys as he looks to take the win here tonight. .32 with Dan Howe going to bounce her off that outside retaining wall. Looks like he'll hold on to it, hang on. So far, so good. A little bit of right side damage for that machine as he starts to fall back behind the 33 of Cully. Gap there between first and second so far. See what else is happening around the speedway. 44 Monin Ramen. Look to the inside of the 08 of Sylvain Jolly. Josh Kelly now inside the top 10, running in the 8th spot. Quietly digging his way through the field. He'll ride in between the Close to Hoos machine and the 09 Navy Chevrolet of Dave Matson. 17 laps on the board. We work our way toward 100 laps. Everybody right now just pretty much single file with the exception of Matt Klusterhuis, who gets around the 32 of Dan Half, or looks to, for that 11th spot. I'll go 3 wide back there momentarily. 09 of Matt's and kind of size up that 33 Wilson Farms machine. Sylvain gonna come under fire as 94 Klusterhuis will get around that machine. Laps on the board, 83 to go. The 05 of Bailey Curry will look to the inside of the 09 of Dave Matson. We're along side by side now as they exit turn number 4. Curry on the bottom, Matson on the top. Bonnie Robin, he'll look to the inside of the 40 of the 36. As the 08 of Sylvain Jolly under pressure. As he's got the 33 of Kelly to his inside. As they exit turn number 2, drag race down the back straightaway. Curry going to jump in behind the 33 machine. Quite the momentum he needs for Kelly on the bottom side of the speedway. There's a Kelly and Curry. 1-2 is on Matson almost. They'll make it 3 wide at the start-finish line. And 09 will go across the nose of the 05 machine. The 09 just going to come down on the nose of the 05. Or maybe the other way around. Hard to tell, but it looks like, fortunate for both of those guys, they're going to keep their cars fairly clean. Like the front end of that machine. A little bit of damage on the splitter on the bottom side of that car. Right front looks pretty healthy. Little wrinkle on the right rear. As we work our third caution of the night, lap 22 about to go on the board. 79 laps to go. Christopher Gale out on the speedway after having some trouble. Car is shown there as a 24, but 24 is the Klusterhuis machine. It looks like Patterson, Bounty, Weatherman, Klusterhuis, Ramen, Cully, Sylvain Jolly, Tresnant, Bailey Curry, Kelvin Mosier, all coming off pit road. Your leader, Thorne Patterson in the Rays Energy machine. Sean P2 at the moment. 34shrinestore.com. Toyota Supra of Sean Bounty. In the 4th spot, the 94 car. Excuse me, Kyle Weatherman is Sean P2. Is actually going to be P3. '94 Brandon Cluserhus will start outside of row number 2. Inside row number 3, we'll find the 44 of Marlon Robin. Outside of row number 3, it'll be the 33 Wilson Farms Chevrolet CRT small engine repair for Josh Cully. Timing and scoring little out of whack. Nonetheless, as we get ready to set them loose, Sean Bounty and Thorne Patterson on that front row. It'll be Weatherman, Clusterhouse, Rahman, and Curry. Cully. And Sylvain and Ott. Sylvain Jolly and Ott. Preston Ott. Another good restart by the Rays Energy machine. Man on a mission so far tonight. Led 23 laps. '35 machine back on the lead lap. We have 2 cars not on the lead lap. 29 of Elaine Hughes and the 13 of Christopher Gale. As that 63 machine starts to walk away a little bit. Battle around the 33 machine. Clusterhouse will get loose on the exit of turn number 2. Rahman and Kelly right behind him in that double 3, double 4 machines. Kelly will fall back in line now. Press it on. Challenge the 05 with Bailey Curry on the bottom. Battle for the 6th spot. 7th spot, excuse me. And he'll clear him at the line. Here comes the 08 Sylvain Jolly. He'll look to the outside. Out 25 of Roger Debo, the bulldozer. He'll dive down low underneath the 08. Try to use the 36 of Ott. He'll follow him through. Try to manhandle his way around that 08 of Sylvain Jolly. Those two racing the championship. The 8 and the 25. You're trying to get around that 08. Those are going to slip up now. He'll come under fire from the Klosterhuis machine and the 09 of Matson. There is the gap between first and second. And just a quick reminder for everybody watching, these drivers had to build their own setups in these race cars and had to turn the wrenches for tonight. You know, open setup league here in the Rush Series. Tomorrow night we'll be back with the Premier Series in the A car here at Michigan International. The Irish Hills 200. Green flag will fall at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to tune in here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Continued coverage of the Iron Thunder Racing League. .32 laps on the board. 9 laps to go. Looking for that first set of green flag pit stops. Can we get that far? Hoping to see a run stretch out here and a little strategy unfold here at Michigan International Speedway. See how some of these cars come to life on a longer run. Who has the most fall off or who can capitalize. Check back in with a leader to 63. Warren Patterson. That gap has dwindled down. Kyle Weatherman sneaking in on the back deck lid of the 30. He will make the move to the inside. And that time by, Kyle Weatherman will lead his first lap. Our first lead change in 34 laps here. As I mentioned, those longer runs were 13 laps into this run here. We know that 63 sets a blistering pace early on in the run here. So definitely probably want some adjustments. They come pit side the next time. As Kyle Weatherman pulls ahead a bit. Mosier, Sean Downey able to get that 34 machine around the 63. As we run right now with 65 to go, is Kyle Weatherman, Sean Downey, Storm Patterson, Brandon Klusterhuis, and Monin Rahman, your top 5. Josh Cully, Billy Curry, Tresnant, Dave Matson, Sylvain Jolly round out the top 10. It'll be Roger Debo, Matt Klusterhuis, Kelvin Mosier, Matt Quick, Dan Half round out the top 15. Alex Little, Adam Schroen, Sawyer Ott, Elaine Hughes, Chris Miguel, Daniel Atkins. .35 car may have called it quits. He was fighting steering issues early on. Was able to rebound and get back on the lead lap now. Pit side, 3 laps down. Bailey Curry in that 7th spot. There goes the Klusterhuis machine in the 5th spot, that 94 GCOM machine. Cully thought about looking underneath the 94 for a moment. He and the 05 will drive down in there. 05 right now may be the faster car. Cully and Curry working underneath that 94. They'll both clear and both get a little sideways. Now Curry will go to work on Cully. Cully to the inside, Curry to the outside. Into turn number 3. Curry will take over 6th spot from Josh Cully. Kyle Weatherman pulling away almost a 2-second lead on 2nd place. Will be almost a 3-second back to the 3rd place of Monin Rahman. As the 63 of Storm Patterson coming pit side here on lap 41. Patterson coming to the attention of his crew. Now Cully to the bottom side. Still challenge the 05 once again for the 4th spot. Cully on the binders. He's coming pit side. There's almost contact between the 94 and the 09. Sean Bounty down pit road, giving up P3. Sylvain Jolly pit side as well. Green flag stops here around lap 21 since they've been on pit road. 94, Brandon Klusterhuis coming pit side. There is your leader. 44, the 05, 94, 09, all on pit road. Leader Kyle Weatherman coming down pit side. He'll get on the binders and slow her down to 55 miles an hour. Tress and Ike coming pit side as well. That Quick will stay out on the speedway and take over the lead. Look for Matt Quick this time by as well. He is the last car. He will hit pit road. We'll now let scoring and talent sort itself out. Like we're going to come back. 63 of Storm Patterson, your leader. Sean Bounty in the second spot. Josh Cully up to third. Kyle Weatherman sits in the fourth spot. Right now, everybody pretty much spread out all over the racing surface. There is the 05 of Bailey Curry sitting in the 7th spot. We'll look at the 13th place, the 89 of Matt Quick. '32 of Dan Half, 17th place, 1 lap down in that 32 machine. There is the 25 of Roger Debold. He's currently in the 15th spot. Sean Bounty Sneaking up on your leader. Close that gap to about half a second. We are getting ready. Lap 50 on the board, 51 to go. .35 car back out on the speedway. We are halfway. Auto pull all the way down to the apron. For those leaders, plenty of time to go by. And plenty of room. Sean Bounty had a big run there. He'll pull up beside the 63. Challenge for the lead. He is there on the outside. Still in a drag race. Now the 63 will pull back in line. That car not quite as good as the rest of the guys on the long run. For that 63 of Patterson. With 54 laps on the board, it's Sean Bounty, Storm Patterson, Kyle Weatherman, Brandon Clutches, Josh Cully, your top 5. Alan Rahman, Bailey Curry, Dave Matson, Sylvain Jolly, Tressenot round out the top 10. Matt Klosterhoos, Matt Quick, Kelvin Moser, Roger D. Bold, Alex Little. Top 15 lead lap cars. With 47 laps. 46 laps to go this time by. Matson going to get around Curry. For the 7th spot. Josh Kelly right now riding in that 5th spot. Comes the 6th machine. He'll look to the inside of the 63. Take over P2. Kyle Weatherman trying to size up that 34 machine. Adam Schroen will go high, wide, and handsome on the racetrack, giving the leaders plenty of room to battle as they will down the back straightaway here. Inside goes Weatherman. On the exit of turn number 4, Weatherman clears. He'll retake the lead here. Away to Sylvain Jolly, pit side, along with the 43 of Kelvin Mosier. Mosier having trouble. Kyle Weatherman back to the lead. Now Sean Bounty under fire from Dawn Patterson in that 63 car. Patterson will get around Bounty. Does he have a late surge in that car? Can he run down that 6 machine? Getting close to another set of green flag pit stops. And the first of your top 10 is coming in now to the 05 of Bailey Curry. Sean Bounty, pit side. Josh Cully, Bailey Curry, Lonnie Rahman, all pit side. All that was going on. 63 back around the 6. Excuse me, the 6-3. Yeah, already hit pit road. Kyle Weatherman on pit road. 94, Brandon Kalustahus. He'll come this time. Adam Matt Quick back to the lead. That car get way loose there. It's definitely gonna be time for some good fresh rubber on that 89. Continues to stay out on the speedway. His 21st lap. Tresnant trying to get around him to the 89 gonna come pit side this time. Should turn the lead back over to the 36. At 63. A little dyslexia. There's the gap back to the 6th of Kyle Weatherman. With a deja vu from our last pit stop session under green. About a 4-lap difference. 4 or 5 lap difference between the 63 and the 6 machine on newer tires. As we are down to 33 to go here. Kyle Weatherman going for the lead here. Storm Patterson has led 41 laps. Sean Bounty will get around the Patterson machine. Josh Cully in the 4th spot in that 33 Wilson Farms machine. And that's the gap back to him. And the gap back to Dave Matson. Tricky question is, we've seen 89 go 22 laps. Kyle Weatherman, it's his 10th lap since he last pitted. Been 5 laps since the 89 has pitted. 89 running in the 11th spot. The only other driver in the Rush Series to win the championship and the championship race was last season John Schwackert, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. There is the 05 of Betty Curry, the 7th spot, right there behind the 09 of Dave Matson. Josh Cully knocking on it over for P3. They'll look underneath. They almost make contact. They'll stay off of each other. There's your leader. They got back to second place to 34 with Sean Bounty. Getting inside the window here. Last pit stop for some of these guys. Dylan Patterson already went pit side. Had a little bit of microphone issue there. Patterson already making his final stop. Going to try to stretch it a bit. Down to 22 to go. Seen the 89 of Matt Quick do 21 laps. We're right at 22 laps for the 63. Sylvain Jolly has hit pit side. 94 Brandon Klusterhoos as well. Kyle Weatherman still leads them. Expect to see Weatherman on with a probably lap with 20, possibly 20 or 19 to go. He is coming this time. Bailey Curry coming. I believe the 34, Sean Bounty. I believe I heard him. I believe he's coming pit side as well. He will. Josh Cully coming pit side along with Bailey Curry. 44, Monin Ramen. All the top 5. Here comes the 89 of Matt Quick. He'll stay out along with Tressenot stays out. 5th, 7th, 8th gonna stay out, and then Owen Patterson six is down away. Going to go 89 of Matt Quick, showing your leader. Al Weatherman going to be P2. Excuse me, Alex Little P2 for the moment. Rounded out with 19 to go. 2 car going to come pit side. 32 as well. To go. Kyle Weatherman set to inherit the lead back. '89 of Matt Quick still out there. Sticking with that pit strategy. 19 laps since he's last hit pit road. Whoa! And the 63 of Storm Patterson stopped on the back straightaway. Wow. See what happened with the 63. This time by on the back straightaway. Too far back. Or just comes to a stop on the back straightaway. Now the 89 of Matt Quick hit pit road. Kyle Weatherman will join him. Big break for that 89. Playing a little bit of strategy, going to pay off for him. He'll get to pit with the rest of the leaders. Nobody in the top 10 or on the lead lap stayed out. Ramen down and away quick. Weatherman, Bounty, Matson, Cully, Bluetooth, Curry, and Jolly. $14 to go. Things shaking up a little bit. Our fourth caution of the night. Your leader, Matt Quick, followed by Kyle Weatherman, Sean Downey, Dave Matson, Brandon Clutch, Josh Cully, Bailey Curry, Martin Raman, Sylvain Jolly, and Storm Patterson. Your top 10. We'll have about 3 Martin Raman in that 44 will actually be credited as your leader, as he beat the 89 of Matt Quick off pit road. That'll put Kyle Weatherman inside of row number 2. Oh. Car in the top 10. Josh Cully, the 33. Penalized, tailing the longest line, driving through too many boxes on exit. Tough break for Josh Kelly. Pace car getting ready to head off. Ramen back in the gas here. He'll jump out here ahead of the 89 of Matt Quick. 2 championship contenders there. 09, 05 in the 6. 05 sideways. Making contact with that 09. Back quick to the bottom. Here comes Kyle Weatherman in that first form machine. He's lurking underneath Ramen. Now he'll move underneath the 89 of Matt Quick. Oh, Bounty and Ramen touch. Quick pulling away just a bit. Big run off the corner there for Kyle Weatherman in the 6 machine. He'll look to the inside. With 10 laps to go. Side by side as they exit turn number 2. Quick. A little quicker. Strong is that 6 machine. Off of turn number 4. Not going away on that outside is the 89. Going to give the 6 car a run for his money. Can he shut the door down the back straightaway? He cannot. He'll charge back out on the outside again is the 89 quick. We side by side into turn number 3. Weatherman better as he exits turn number 4. He'll finally jump up, close the door. .34 Sean Downey will look underneath. Oh, contact! They both keep it straight. Oh, Downey a little loose on the bottom. Rear end walking out on that car just a little bit. Look at a single file, the top 3. We're down to 8 to go for Kyle Weatherman. Weatherman looking for a championship and bring home the Fort Worth Screen Printing Championship 200. Downey looks underneath the 89 again. They'll be side by side on the exit down the back straightaway. Oh, 05 and the 44 back there swapping paint. Side by side per second again. All smiles from the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. As he is 6 laps away from a championship. As long as those 2 cars are racing behind him, he can pull away just a little bit. Matt Quick so strong down that back straightaway. We've seen earlier with the battle with the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Doesn't have quite what it takes in turn number 4, as he'll lose P2 again. In turn number 4, he'll lose that spot. Now Sean Downey will try to run down the 6 car. Got anything left in the tank. 94 Klusterhoos dives in there underneath the 89 of Matt Quick. They're side by side, rubbing, scrubbing, kissing and hugging. 09 of Dave Matson gonna jump down there. Matt Quick will try to charge back. We are 5 to go. Four laps remaining for the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Sean Downey finally cleared him. Maybe a little too late. Weatherman just about a second lead over to 34 ShrineStore.com with Sean Downey. Oh, 09 Dave Matson. Some aggressive driving. Bullhorns in the air. 2 to go for Kyle Weatherman in the Fort Worth Screen Printing Championship 200 here at Michigan International. Dave Matson making a move from the outside. Oh, Sean Bounty. Kyle Weatherman looking for that white flag out of turn number 4. Just 4 corners away from the Rush Series Season 4 championship. Kyle Weatherman through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, a 1.2 second lead over Sean Bounty. Kyle Weatherman will hit turn number 3 here at Michigan International Speedway. Work his way out of turn number 4. Checkered flag. Oh, he hits the wall. Hard contact. Still enough momentum. He will win the championship Season 4. And bring home the Fort Worth Screen Printing Iron Racing League Championship 200 as well. Sean Bounty P2. P3 is Dave Matson. And you see the celebration from Kyle Weatherman in the first form 6 machine as he'll uncork it. The 09 of Dave Matson going to come up in the booth with us. Alrighty, joining me up in the booth, driver of the 09 Navy machine, Dave Matson, qualified 18th tonight, brought her to the P3, some good racing there at the end, man. Seen some long green flag runs, a little bit of strategy paid out, and able to bring her home P3.
Yeah, we had a good car tonight. We were hoping for that last yellow because we were kind of short on the fuel, so the yellow came out just in time. Kind of got us to where we needed to be at because we were about a lap and a half short. So
I'll tell you, as the season comes to an end here, been a good season. Went by a little quicker than I expected. But you know, good to have this one close out. We'll focus more on the Premier side, and season 4 been a good one. And hopefully we'll have you back next year for season 5 and get a chance at that championship.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to thank U.S. Navy, all of our armed forces that are out there, all our first responders, you guys for putting on the broadcast. Thanks for Sawyer and everybody else for doing the for the ITRL. So hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Good luck and hope to have you back.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we'll talk to the 34 of Sean Bounty. TriStore.com machine.
She don't want to move.
Joining me up in the booth now, the 34 TriStore.com machine, qualified in the 7th position, and had some great racing right there at the end with Dave Matson and trying to hold off the 6th of Kyle Weatherman. Just a little bit too good tonight. Kyle Weatherman had plans on putting Checkered and the championship in his pocket, but nonetheless, still a good run there for the Bounty machine.
Yeah, first off, congratulations to Kyle. He did a great season, and he brought a really fast car today. I wasn't sure what we had when we unloaded. There's a lot of unknowns here, and during practice, we didn't fire off a whole bunch of laps, but compared to the chart, we weren't looking too great, but the car rotated and turned beautifully, and about 10 laps into a run, I could see that a lot of guys would fall off around me, and we'd just kind of hold pace more than the others, and they'd come back to me, and that just allowed me to stay consistent and keep going to the front, and it was a lot of fun. We just didn't have the horsepower that the 6 did to compete with him. A few times he came up on my rear and just let him go by. I'd just be holding him up, but it was a fun race all together.
It definitely was. Good to see some strategy playing out pit stop wise, and those long green flag runs. Good to see them. Don't get to see them often, but nonetheless, man, congratulations on finishing the year on a high note, and hopefully that momentum can carry on, and we'll be back here next season.
Yeah, that's yeah, I did part-time season. The schedules aren't always that great, but I think three top fives out of 4 races. It really it makes you think about wanting to try to go full time in this Monday night series again. But it's been fun. We'll see how the schedule works out for me, and see if we can produce some funding to get the car here every week. But aside from that, just thank everybody at the Iron Thunder Racing League. What you guys do up in the booth, and especially our sponsors here that help us put on a good show. John Garrett, Fort Worth Screen Printing. It's puts up some good prizes and gives us some real incentive to go get her done.
Most definitely, and we appreciate you taking your time out to race with us, and look forward to having you back.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's bring up now the 4th win of the season, and a good place to win it there. In the first form, Ford Mustang, man, I tell you what, seemed like early on, 63 of Storm Patterson had a good short run car that played into his favor. Once we got the cautions out of the way, that 6 car seemed like was a well-rounded machine and definitely had what it needed in the long run. And there at the end, an untimely caution comes out, really sets up the 89 of Matt Quick in a good spot, but just didn't quite have what it took to get around. You seemed like you two guys were a little even there, but he just couldn't quite get off of turn 4, and the 6 machine was able to blast around and set pace as those guys raced behind you. Congratulations not only on the Fort Worth 200, Fort Worth Screen Printing 200, as well as the Season 4 Rush Series Championship.
Yeah, I appreciate that. First of all, Sawyer for putting this on. It's definitely fun, really fun series, fun league he's got. Appreciate everybody racing clean. It was fun. Like I said, Storm had a crazy 5-10 lap run car, but after that his tires wore a little bit, and yeah, I just really tried to build and I actually had a little bit of help on it this one, just to try to build a long run setup. I mean, I knew that that would probably come into play here, especially because of how big the track is. Cars get spread out and stuff like that. But no, really fun. Sean had a really good setup too, so that was fun racing with him. Just a fun year for sure for the Xfinity Series here, the Rush Series.
coming into that last set of green flag pit stops, the caution comes out. Are you a little worried, or you pretty much confident in the car that you can get back around those guys?
Obviously, I was definitely worried about the cautions and stuff like that, how they fell, and I knew that it didn't take off. The first 5 laps wasn't great for our speed, but we could maintain, but we didn't have speed to get around. So, I knew that restart was going to be really important. Obviously, getting around as many cars as I could there, and getting around quick as early as I did was pretty important, even though that still took 2 laps or so. So. Sean actually had, in my opinion, kind of a setup that could last a little bit longer. It was a little bit better than mine at the beginning of a run, and I knew that 10 laps was really going to fall kind of into his favor. But it took him a little bit time to get around quick. So that was the biggest thing, is trying to get around the cars as fast as we could to kind of put a little gap on Sean, because I knew he was going to be pretty quick. So. Just really appreciate everybody. This was definitely a fun year, and excited to race tomorrow.
All righty, man. Well, I tell you what, we do appreciate you taking your time out to race with us, and it was definitely a fun season watching you go after that championship, and we'll definitely be back with bells on tomorrow night right here at Brooklyn, USA, Michigan International Speedway. Congratulations once again.
Appreciate it. And I also appreciate Phase 2 for helping out. They definitely helped with some of the setups, and First Form for being on the car, so that was really cool as well.
All righty. Good luck tomorrow night, bud. All righty, your winner and champion, the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Season 4 in the books. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Been a great season, but we're not done yet. We'll come right back tomorrow night, 9:05. The green flag will fall on the Iron Thunder Racing League Premier Series right here in Brooklyn, Michigan, Michigan International Speedway. Some of the same stars in different cars. We'll be right back here, and we will see who has what it takes to manhandle their way to victory lane. The Irish Hills 200. From Michigan International Speedway, big thank you to John Garrett at Fort Worth Screen Printing for throwing extra money toward the championship and sponsoring our last few races here. Could not do it without folks like Mr. John Garrett and you guys continuing to watch each and every week. And hopefully you'll join us tomorrow night for the Irish Hills 200. Quick results up on the side. I know they're running across the top of the screen. Kyle Weatherman, Sean Bally, Dave Matson, Matt Quick. Bailey Curry round out your top 5 to be Brandon Klucher, Josh Cully, Monin Rahman, Sylvain Jolly, Tress, and I round out the top 10. Roger Debold 11th, Alex Little 12th, Storm Patterson 13th, Dan Half 14th, 15th to be Matt Klucher, 16th to Adam Schroen, Elaine Hughes 17th, Sawyer 18th. 19th, Kelvin Mosier, Christopher Gale, 20th. 21st will be Daniel Atkins. 22nd, Jason Ridebush. And 24th, Nick Walker. I appreciate each and every one of our drivers who took their time out to join us here on Monday nights for Season 4 of the Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series. It has been one hell of a season, and we'll hope to have you back, along with some new faces, in Season 5. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. Good night, everybody. From Michigan International Speedway, this is the Iron Thunder Racing Network.